Paul.
Hi, Drew.
How you
Pleased to
doing?
meet you.
Andrew.
Hi, I'm T.
Hi, T. Pleased to meet you.
Hello, T. Hello, Drew.
Paul?
Yeah, I'm Paul as well.
That's
yeah,
easy.
It's
not going to make life too complicated today.
Come on
Can
in.
we have a look?
Yeah, absolutely.
Up to you.
Cheers, thanks.
Right, cool. What we got here then? Workshops.
Yeah,
Workshops.
yeah, we work. I do a lot of the old leather colouring.
Yeah.
I'm the sort of resident French polisher, if you like.
Okay. So is everything for sale, yeah? Or
Yeah,
you doing work for other people?
Yeah, I do some work for some people, yeah. So it's sort of, there are bits and pieces, but predominantly in this end is, yeah, it's all
This
up
for sale?
Yeah, it's up for sale, yeah.
Right, okay. I'm very much looking forward to having a really good look round because from just what I've seen in this shed, it's going to be a good day. Look at that thing there. Whose is this?
Yeah, that's a nice one, that one. Yeah, that one's ours, yeah.
It's a rare old beast, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice size as well. It's quite a dinky size.
This tea's campaign chest.
Oh, yeah, just see it now, yeah.
But not one you'll see very often. Go to the back corner over here, and I can't believe my eyes. This is a 19th century campaign chest, two-part, as per you would expect with all of these things, but there's a twist. It's got sections to the side with holes in that would be held together sometimes with ropes, sometimes with steel rod. You just don't see these very often, and I usually can't buy them because they're too expensive. Got everything going on. It's really just the sort of thing I like. What do you want for that?
That's got to be £1,000.
800 quid?
850.
Sold. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Marvellous.
Cheers.
Happy days. Remember when a lot of this came out in the sort of English Regency period, you bought your commission. So if you wanted to be a colonel, if you've got enough money, you can be. And they would then go out and buy everything from a chest of drawers to a shaving stand, all the way through to a 12-seater dining table and the rest. And they would get some poor bugger to have to drag this across Africa or India for them. What a typically British thing to do. But it did give us a rich history in some of the best furniture money can buy. So who's going to give us the tour then?
It'll be Paul.
You're going to stay here?
Yeah, I'll stay here, yeah.
Right,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right, we'll come back after you, Paul.
OK.
With one rare item quickly bought, the quality of Paul Everett's expert buyer's eye is becoming apparent.
Oh,
Right.
there you go. I can see something straight away that I like. It's this period.
Yeah, you have a look at it. It's like a supper Pembroke, I believe. It's a good thing, rare thing.
Yeah. Full length drawer. Yeah. That's a cracker.
It's a good little thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Known as a Pembroke table, probably after furniture connoisseur Henry Herbert, 9th Earl of Pembroke, this mahogany piece has a drawer with two flaps on either side to expand the top. Mounted on leather-bound brass casters, such a table would likely have been used by the wealthy for bedside meals. Similar to some produced by Thomas Chippendale's famous studio, and in exceptional original condition, this example could be worth around £2,500.
What are you asking for it?
It's got to be £1,250. But they're good things.
Is that the best?
I can do 100 quid off.
11.50, yeah, sold.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, marvellous.
Cheers. Thanks.
Thank you, mate. That's lovely. That one's a real find. I'm very happy because of that condition. It's been put somewhere and nobody's done a stroke to it for 100-odd years. It's just been left. And then Paul, thank God, it's fallen into the right man's hands and he's done nothing to it either and he's pushed it down the road to me. I'm very, very grateful. So, I mean, your background then is obviously furniture. Who taught you this?
No, I think just by buying and selling.
Yeah?
Yeah, just doing it myself, really. Just buying the wrong things and buying the right things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of that.
Lots of that, yeah.
Yeah. So is your family in the business? I mean,
No, I got offered a job in a Saturday shop as a Saturday boy, and then I was a cabinet maker for 7 years, like restoring antiques, and then I used to look at all the dealers thinking, that's what I want to do. And I've done it ever since.
that's a cracking bookcase.
That is the nicest bookcase, isn't it? And it's all original, it's got original glass. I love it.
That's nice. Got key here.
Is it? Oh, look, wow.
Happy days.
That's rare.
Yeah. I don't see that very often. I really like it. It's handsome. It's not been messed about with.
I know.
You've got really good stuff, mate. Bookcases are and can be tricky things to sell because they take up a lot of space and not everybody wants one. But when you see a good one, and I mean a really good one, they're well worth buying, I think. And I just like them myself. I like them. I think they're very handsome. And That one over there that one's a movie star. How much is this very difficult to sell bookcase?
It's got to be 4,750, but it's a good bookcase.
Obviously, I'm going to try and bid you 4.
Oh, no.
Which you're not going to take.
I mean, I'll do it for 45, but it is a cracking bookcase.
If I pay 4.5,
Yeah.
are you all right if you've got somebody to help?
Yeah,
will you help?
Yeah,
will you
no,
help the
we'll
boys?
put it on the van.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course we will. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you. If you want a bookcase for your library and you've got the X £5 million house, you've got your Aston Martin outside, you've got your beautiful collection of leather-bound books, where are you going to put them? In that. Because you won't find many as handsome as that. There was something else. That.
Oh, the Chimosery coffee
Are they
table.
cloisonné?
Yeah.
Proper cloisonné panels. Yes, they are. Now, the coffee table itself, right, is not very old, but it's got 3 panels in the top and they're cloisonné, right? So these are incredibly... One of the most difficult processes you can possibly think of to make a thing. That is, they're so intricate and so beautiful. How much, Paul?
380. Thank you very much.
Sold, thank you. 380 quid. Don't argue with the man, pay him. You know, it's a very saleable thing.
A decorative form dating back at least 4,000 years to the Middle East, cloisonné involved soldering fine wires, traditionally gold, to a metal surface to create an outline of the design. The resulting tiny compartments, or cloisons, are then skillfully filled with colour. In antiquity, this was done with gemstones, replaced in recent centuries by coloured enamel. With 3 richly decorative panels, this 1970s ebonised coffee table could be worth around £1,100. And with 4 great pieces already bought, it seems Drew's on a roll.
This, look at that. That's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite cool, isn't it? That can be 130.
Gotta love that.
Still no.
Yeah. We're not getting in there easily, are we? So, yet another one of Paul's sheds. I can see one thing straight off the back. It's that table there. T and Paul and I start pulling a few bits out. This is an arts and crafts period table, early 20th century. Instantly, I'm thinking, yes.
That can be 375.
It's great. Absolutely lovely. Perfect. This is nice, this little metamorphic furniture is a piece of furniture that looks like one thing and it turns into another. It's a small chair that folds in half and becomes a small set of steps.
That's got to be 400 quid.
400 quid. Yeah, it's on the cusp, but yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, okay, brilliant.
Right,
Thank
yeah,
you
we'll
very
have that
much.
as well. Thank you very much.
Cheers, thanks.
What a day. I mean, what a day. What an incredible buy. All right, these are great. So what else have we got to see?
Well, we've got a few bits in Paul's workshop.
Yeah? Happy days.
All right, Paul.
Nice warm workshop.
All right,
Yeah.
Paulie
Yeah,
boy?
you okay?
Tell me about this. What about this?
You can't afford that, Drew.
Go on, say it.
It's a little deer.
There's this deer, a kneeling deer. It's lovely. It's absolutely beautiful. It's exactly the sort of thing I love to buy. It looks exotic, like you've travelled, because that's what it was meant to do. It's great.
Gracefully carved from hardwood and painted, this stag with sweeping antlers and a red garland around its neck was made by a late 19th century Indian artist. A stunning decorative item, it could be worth around £1,500.
What are you asking for that?
That's got to be £500. Lovely. Thank you very much.
Sold, thank you. Today's just turning out to be one of those days that you really hope happens every now and again, where it's just like, yes, mate, yes, mate, yes, mate, yes, mate, we'll just take it. Happy, so pleased to called in. Absolutely over the moon. What a brilliant day buying.
Thanks for coming.
So, Paul Everett Antiques. It's got to the point where nobody's going to believe me. What did you get? Well, I got a really rare piece of campaign furniture. I got a really, really hard to find sculpture of a deer. I got an amazing 18th century bookcase. I got an 18th century Pembroke breakfast table, possibly Chippendale Workshops. This is the sort of buying that you will get over a period of maybe a year. If you're lucky, you'll pick up this amount of good items over a year. So to do it all in 2 hours, mind-blowing.